From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to create some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense. He finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
He can't go blind if you're already blind. You probably have astigmatism this type, man. That shit gets worse over the years unless you have surgery.
It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. There, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
And now we'll hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Right side, and he finds Gray. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down. The Falcons at 10-4 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that can ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. And it is caught. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A.J. Brown. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This fielded right at the goal line. And in hindsight, hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion.
Fucking what a Smith
They get off the field.
Smith nigga.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. In motion, the tight end. First down, Mayfield. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season. If you're a coach or player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance. Again, it's Johnson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Again, it's Lance. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
On the lips.
Patterson will take this one in. Touchdown, Washington. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A first down throw for Mayfield. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Well, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play. Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore, 35 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to mix.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He may go. Touchdown, Washington. Puka Nacua, 82 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And, Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling you that, he was designing.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will. As that play
Where did you see Jacob?
big way.
He fell asleep on the couch. Yeah. He woke up and laid back.
So done now, following the score. Back out to send this away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
What?
I said that gas for that car expensive.
Oh, that was an Audi, nigga.
You know what I put?
What'd you put?
91.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons
Like the
offense
premium?
at the line. Mayfield on first down.
That shit takes premium, boy.
And he fires one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A second down throw for Mayfield. That's complete left side to Gray. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Falcons. DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
I went fishing today, and they caught a catfish, bro.
You eat that hoe.
Huh?
You eat that hoe.
No.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll give it to Patterson. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Apparently this female that's a Dolphins fan was sharing like fucking titty pictures. And then the Dolphin Twitter was trending because niggas started sharing their like half naked nudes and shit.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first
This
half,
is the
it
last
hasn't
time
gone
the
their
used to
way.
shit
They
on
could
Call
use
of
a
Duty
shot
like
in the
that.
arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. This one left side caught by Patterson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
10 cycles. 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 10 cycles.
The Lance going to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down goes Alex Highsmith in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. The Lance now to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. And they'll go for it. Lance. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long.
Still feeling good about you.
Right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
That'll give them 8 that time, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now Mayfield. He finds his running back, Mixon. Touchdown, Falcons. Joe Mixon, 43 yards. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
This nigga Q1 was fake
with just
last
over
night.
40 seconds to go in the first half.
He fake as fuck last night. Because he was telling us to hop on second last night. Like, let's all get on for a session. Everyone was down, bro. It was like 11. That nigga was nowhere to be found. Niggas were adding him at 12. That nigga was posting niggas messages talking about I just got home. It was 3 in the morning.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You must be very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He lets it go deep from there. And too much juice, and the out of bounds incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Atlanta girl, love the way it goes down.
Real.
And I gotta say, oh, baby.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
2nd and 10.
Somebody will look for the one thing.
Mayfield. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Everything here started right. Everything started right. Here for the day. But I know my part in life. Make us for each other. Let's go where goes down.
And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Just so fun.
The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
Feel like I know.
Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
They'll set up the screen here to mix it. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they can snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete.
I feel you, baby. Someone like you, someone unlike you.
He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Hook up a 15 yards there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd in inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Bow, bow. Bow, bow.
Here's Lance to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Lance looks to throw again. Here's Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. To throw, it's Lance. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll go. It's Patterson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
Partner, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone.
Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. That's Drew Sanders who got in there and dropped him.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Throwing now is Lance. Eluding the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. Quentin Johnston, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit. Lance going to try to throw for this. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Nolan Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. This will be dropped over. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On third down, Mayfield. The gun is made complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big 30-yard play on third. To throw, Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving.
Now Mayfield lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. From the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, it's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
A gain there of 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
What the fuck am I back to that?
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. This offense on third down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be third and forever. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game.
Been a couple other people that's been on them. Trust you, I'm been down them like you can even call me daddy. Give you some look at it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. The man in motion left here, Johnson. Desperation time here. Lance. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Moore, the man in motion. A first down throw from Mayfield. This goes out wide from Nixon. And he'll go down at the 28. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Mayfield now. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Nolan Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing, Mayfield. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Hey, check Mega. Go. Sight. White. Black Ultra.
Working from the gun, Lance. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
These guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Stripes. Check stripes. Ready?
3rd down, here's Patterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, going back to Patterson. To about the 35, 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now Lance. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And they'll go for it. Lance. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. They'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's